Welcome to Breaking Down the Borders. I'm Linda Furiate. Today's guest is Ena Stanley. She's the president and founder of IAA and truly is one of astrology's unsung heroes as she mentors and inspires countless individuals to enhance their astrological talents. Ena, welcome. How are you today?
I'm good, Linda. Thank you.
Good. I want to talk to you a little bit today about the Breaking Down the Borders conference that will be held in November this year. And I just kind of wanted to get a feel for you as an astrologer and your background and so forth. So tell me a little bit about your background as an astrologer and what was the most important part or what was the most important aspect as you were learning and practicing astrology?
Well, actually, what happened was that I had studied astrology on my own for 10 years and started classes. And when I started classes, I realized that there was so much, just volumes and volumes I didn't know. And as I actually finished my first 2-year course in 1980 and hung out my little shingle at that time, but I continued to study pretty much continuously through the next 5 or so, 6 years. And at that point, I realized that what my calling was teaching. And I went into teaching in 1986, January of 1986, as a matter of fact. And I should say, and with the ambition to educate, because I realized how little people knew who were hanging out their shingle. For an example, the very first astrologer I ever had. And it was deemed important to me to bring education to the forefront so that we could have quality astrologers and therefore raise the standards of astrology in the world and generally in the world.
And what prompted you to start your own online college?
By the early 1990s, I was teaching at an online community college with the name of Cal Campus at CALCAMPUS, that is still in existence. It was a regular community college. However, I was teaching 13 classes a week, and it just became quite overwhelming, and I needed to do something. So the next thing that I could think of to do was to create my own school. So I called Ed Perone and said, let's build a school. And so there we were.
And what do you think the future holds for IAA?
Well, even though that you can call me the founder, I don't feel like this school is mine. It's not my, I say it's not my ego. And it is the combination of a lot of people's energy, people who began with me, who are no longer with me, who have gone on to do other things, and people who are here or have been with me from the beginning, and people in the future, students. Every graduate, as far as I'm concerned, is goes into the world to make their mark, and they make their mark for themselves, but they're also making the mark for IAA.
And then tell us again when the Breaking Down the Borders conference is, and how can people learn more about it?
Oh, it will be November the 19th through the 21st. You can learn more about it by going to the conference website, which is astrologyconference.org.
Okay.
Am I saying that right, Linda?
You said it perfectly. Yes, astrologyconference.org.
Right. There you can see a list of the schedule and the list of speakers with their bios. You can buy just one lecture or you can buy the entire thing. So, it's very comprehensive. The website is, thanks to Ed Perone.
Great. And then we have about 15 seconds left. Is there anything else you'd like to add or comment on regarding the conference or the school?
Well, I just want to thank everybody who is putting their energy into making this happen. There's Chris Turner, who lives in Australia, but is the conference coordinator and just wonderful. And, of course, Julene Packer Lewis, who is the hinge-pin of this school. There's the publicity department, that's headed by Linda Furiate.
That'd be me.
And, of course, I want to thank Ed Perrone for the great work that he's been doing, and all the other people who are putting their energy into making this happen.
Great. Well, Ena, I appreciate your time this afternoon for getting online with me and chatting about the conference. So I'm Linda Furiate for Breaking Down the Borders. See you next time.